Hello, Sarah. Thanks for being on the show.
Anytime, Larry.
So I hear you're running for the 2012 presidential election.
Yes, that is correct.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what are your views on the physics of basketball?
Let's see. Wait, what is physics?
You joking, right?
Sure, I'm joking.
Okay, then let's get some answers.
Well, I know the physics of passing and spin.
Okay, so how do we see Newton's first and second laws in the physics of passing?
Starting off, Newton's first law states that an object in motion will stay in motion and an object at rest will stay at rest, unless acted upon by an outside force. Newton's second law states that for a particular force, the acceleration of an object is proportional to the net force and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. The direction of the force is the same as that of the acceleration. To complete a pass, there are many factors and forces that influence the ball. To begin a pass, a player must exert a force on the ball, and as the ball leaves the player's hand, it becomes a projectile. A projectile is affected by two components. When we look at the x component, we see Newton's first law in action. Newton's first law in the x component is an object in motion traveling in a straight line will stay in motion on a straight line at constant velocity, unless acted upon by an outside force. This is because there are no forces in the x component. As we look at the y component, we are able to see Newton's second law in action as the ball is accelerated by 9.8 m/s cap 2. Because of this, the ball will take a downward path, so in order to have a successful pass, you would need to throw the ball higher than your target. Another thing that affects the pass is whether your target is moving or not. If still, all you would need to do is pass the pass slightly higher. Although, if the player is moving, you would need to lead him in order to complete the pass. After the ball leaves the player's hands, it will continue in the direction the hands forced it in. Therefore, you would need to pass the ball in front of a moving target, or else the ball would be behind your target.
Well, that took forever, but good job. Now a harder question. How does spin affect a basketball's chances of going through the basket when it hits the rim of backboard?
When a basketball with spin hits a backboard or rim, it causes the direction of the spin to change in the opposite direction and decrease its velocity. Also, spin causes more friction when it hits a rim or backboard, which causes a drastic decrease in velocity. Without spin, the ball would just bound right off the backboard at the same angle it came in at. The force of gravity also helps the ball drop into the hoop after hitting off the backboard.
Wow, you really know your stuff. Okay, well, now that is out of the way, let's see if you know your politics.
Oh no. I know nothing about politics.
You joking again, right?
No, I'm afraid I'm not joking.
Okay then, it looks like you won't be winning the election. Goodbye.